Hi, Gemini. Are you ready to hear the predictions and messages my spirit guides have for you this month of April 2026? I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for April 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in April and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign may resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. So, all that being said, Gemini, now on to your April 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. Wow, you're starting off with a bang. You have the Tower. This could be a fight, an argument, an end of a relationship, an end of an old paradigm, so a new paradigm can begin. It could be the end of an old rulership, so a new rulership could begin. This could also be some kind of spiritual enlightenment or awakening or some kind of intuitive awareness going on for you in April. This card can also symbolize floods, earthquakes, hurricanes, or any kind of like natural disasters that could occur. Some of you in the workplace may be upset because you could see some people getting fired left and right, or the company could be downsizing and letting people go. You could see an abrupt halt or a split up of a relationship. Now, for some of you, it could be your own. But for others of you, it could be like you have a son or a daughter or a sibling or your parents. There could be a breakup here going on, either with you or somebody you love and care about. If it's not you, I feel like you're going to come to their aid. You want to help them get out of some kind of mess that they're in. There could be something that happens that makes you have to step up to the plate and take charge of something. If somebody in your family has a health crisis, like a heart attack, or they fell and broke something, or, some other issue kicked up with them physically or medically, that maybe you need to like step in and now help out the situation, help them out, or help out their kids or their pets or their home or whatever is left dangling in the balance if somebody you love and care about has had some kind of medical condition or health condition, or if they got broken up with or they were in a long-term relationship and that ended for them, you may want to be the person that comes in and helps them put their life back together. So for some of you, it's not happening to you directly. This is happening to somebody in the periphery around you. If you work for a business or company where there's a business partnership between two people, one of the partners could suddenly die, and then that leaves that business partner by themselves. You could see that happen. Or if you have a business partnership with someone, that could happen with you, like somebody in your business that you have a business partnership with, they get suddenly sick and they can't be a business partner anymore, or they pass away. I don't feel it's happening to you. As far as that goes, I feel like you're witnessing this happen to somebody else, but it could in turn affect you in some way. I feel like you're going to feel like you're grateful that it didn't happen to you. Not like you're glad that it happened to somebody else, but you could feel like, whew, oh man. So You could have to deal with it. I'm not saying you're not going to have to deal with the tower, but I do feel it's a surprise, whatever this is. You may want to go back to the beginning of this card and listen to everything I said already, because in the order my guides give me the messages, it's the strongest to the least likely throughout what I tell you here. Remember, it's a general reading, and timing will be different for all of you in a general reading. And so some of you may not see this happen in April. It could happen in May or June or July. So the next card in your reading is the Hierophant, and this is a card that symbolizes God or a high priest or a pope, giving you a blessing or a warning. It could also indicate higher education and higher learning. You could be the teacher or the student. Sometimes this card is symbolic of religion, or could possibly be an authority figure. You may have to come to terms how things are going to go down, and it's going to be handled, I guess I'm going to say, diplomatically, and things could be very different. Structures could be changing. So like if it's about a business, the company could be changing. The products and the services, or the way the company gets handled or managed, the certain methods, techniques, protocols, these could all be in a state of change. You could be put in an authority position where now you have to take over something, which came up in the Tower card. So whatever is going on here, you may be put in charge. Is it going to last? Maybe. For some of you, it could be a temporary condition. There could be things you may be very focused on, like working hard on manifesting certain things, or doing your job, or making sure everything's on point. But I also see you saying, okay, this is useless energy and this is unnecessary. So there's definitely going to be some things you're going to phase out or do away with. You could have a special bond. It could be with a teacher, a family member, a mentor. That I go back to the Tower card, where something could have come up here and now you have to, like, it brings on a whole new world. It changes things. And so you may be finding yourself in this new position where you have to deal with things and look at things in a different way. For some of you, this is happening in the workplace. For some of you, it could be maybe if you're at school or getting some kind of training or education, and your mentor or teacher gets sick and can't teach anymore, has some kind of crisis, or they pass away, then it changes it's like the game is changing here somehow, Gemini. But it's a general reading, so it's really hard for me to pinpoint which exact thing it's going to be for most of you. That's why I always say you really should watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more holistic view of what's going to happen for you in April. So the next card in your reading is the Nine of Pentacles, and this is being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. It could also indicate that you are purchasing expensive or luxury items. It could also indicate that you are working alone, possibly in something, in some project or something you have to do. Some of you are buying a new house. Some of you are buying or redecorating your house and buying new furniture for your house. Or some of you are buying, maybe you already own a house and you're buying another one that you're either going to lease or redo and sell, like flip, or that you're going to use as a vacation property. You may be very focused on, I want things to come clean. So you may be cleaning like crazy. Could even be your own home. But I get you, like, I want everything to be clean, and you're cleaning. I see that. You may be trying to work on your appearance, that you want to catch somebody's eye. Maybe there's somebody you're romantically interested in, or maybe you're already coupled and you're like, oh, you want to look better for your partner. Or it could be you want somebody to like pay attention and notice you because you have some kind of products or services or business that you want to have clients and customers or patients or whatever it is to come to you. So you could be like revamping your image, revamping your look, revamping your image. You could be revamping your home. You could be buying a new home. If you buy any property that's new, you could be like tearing up the grass and putting down all new sod, new grass. You could be doing that at your property. You may feel like it's too hard to turn your yard around, or it's not looking so good. You may get the sod ripped up and new grass put down. You could be very inspired, like, I don't want any more of this old stuff. I'm getting rid of it. I'm throwing it all away. Or so you may have a lot of things in your home that you feel like is old, worn out. Could be furniture, could be appliances, could be a combination of things. Could be even decorations that you have on the wall, pictures or things of that nature. And you may feel like, you know what, I got to get rid of all this old stuff. You may feel like you want to have some kind of new environment or clean slate, starting with a clean slate. Anything that you're really good at, that you specialize in a work-related sense or an investment-related sense, you're going to get some kind of financial boost from that. If you are into the healing arts, you could get some kind of education or training in a type of healing. It could be Western medicine, it could be natural path medicine, it could also have to do with Reiki or acupuncture, acupressure, or something else, hypnosis. You could get educated in some form of healing now. So before we go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to jump in here and let you know that I have some new video series you might be interested in getting. My What's Lucky and New for You in 2026 Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings are available for each sign of the zodiac. I do the What's Lucky and New for You every year, and they are a very popular video series. You might want to get both your sun sign and your rising sign in those videos. Also, my full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, March 3rd, 2026, affects Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac are available. These eclipses, we had one in February where I used the same format, the one in Aquarius. I used the same format in this one, and you may want to get these because you're being affected by these eclipses 6 to 9 months or even up to a year. So you may want to check them out and get your sun sign and your rising sign in those video series, or whatever sign normally resonates with you on the readings I put on YouTube and Rumble. These videos are all available on my Vimeo on-demand videos and on my Patreon shop. Those links are posted down below, and eventually they go over to my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. Also, my psychic crystal readings for April 2026 are available. They are a continuation and an expansion of the psychic tarot readings I'm doing right now. And you may also want to get March's readings, because I've got to tell you, timing is different for all of you in these general readings. So things I've predicted in March could be happening in April or later on. Just like this April reading, these messages are going to happen. Not all of them will happen to you in April. So you may want to check out the psychic crystal readings for each sign of the zodiac. Also, my Neptune in Aries psychic tarot and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac are available. I was listening to an astrologer and it reminded me that I need to talk about these still because uh, Neptune in Aries is lasting for 14 years. It went in on October of 2025. It retrograded back into Pisces for a little bit. But as of January of this year of 2026, it will be Neptune in Aries for the next 14 years until March of 2039. These videos are very long, so you may want to check them out and see how Neptune in Aries is going to affect you. And you may want to get your sun sign and your rising sign in that video series. So now on to your card number 4. So card number 4, you've got the 7 of Cups. And this is scattered energy, scattered thinking, scattered emotions. Choose wisely from the illusions around you. You may have some kind of difficulty or confusion in making a decision or a choice about something. You could have a lot on your plate. Sometimes this card can mean a dream come true. I haven't done all the signs yet, but Scorpio also got this card in their reading as well. You may be really having to figure out a new schedule because you could be dividing your time between a lot of different things in April, maybe even in May, or even going into June. Also, things that you thought you had handled and dealt with before, that you put to rest or you weren't dealing with it before, may resurface now. There could be things you really feel like you need to put in order. It could be your closet, your basement. It could be a storage unit. It could be your paperwork or, financial accounts. You may feel like, I got to put these things in order. Could be multiple areas too. There could be certain things that you would like to get, maybe food or drink related, that you're going to find out, or it could be some other product that you use on a regular basis. And you may find out that you can't get it anymore. Or so you may be on a hunt, like, well, I want to keep eating this or drinking this or getting this or using this product. So you may be on a big hunt to find, where can I get this? And you're going to buy it up. I'm going to buy this and that, and I'm going to get it from here. You may be getting it from multiple places because you may find out they're not making it anymore or they're discontinuing a certain product, and or food or drink, or it could be a cosmetic thing, could be shampoo, could be face cream. I don't know what it is. But you may be like, I can't do without that. I love that. I need to get it. And you could be on a big search. You could find out that somebody has been dipping into funds and you're not happy about it. So this could be your significant other. Maybe there's some kind of savings account or IRA or something else. And your love partner is dipping into this for whatever reason. Could be a savings account, could be a CD. I don't know what it is. Or it could be happening at a company or business you work for, or a business partnership you're in, and you have access to see the accounts, the funds, and you could look into something and be like, whoa, and not be happy that somebody has been dipping into some kind of funds. Maybe you had a college fund you were saving for your kids, or you wanted to had a fund, like maybe you thought you were going to pay for one of your children's wedding or give them money towards a wedding, and then you go and you look at this account and you're like, whoa, what's happened here? So you may not be happy about that. I don't think you're doing it. It's somebody else. You're finding out somebody else did it. The last card in your reading is the 3 of Pentacles, which is expanding your skills, expanding your craft, expanding your work, expanding your business, focusing on craftsmanship and attention to detail, and you could be having some success financially. You could really be thinking about, if you invest in stocks or crypto or precious metals or land or something else, you may see an area where is ripe for you to make more money quickly. So you may be moving money from one thing to another. You may also be very much inclined to fix things that were broken, possibly to save money. However, it did come up in your Nine of Pentacles card. Some of you are going to be like, I'm getting rid of all this old stuff. I need new stuff. But some of you may not decide to do that, or certain things you may feel like, well, I got to work on this and fix it. So you may be fixing and repairing things yourself in your own environment or in a business or company you own. If you did certain work in the past that you didn't get compensated for it yet, that money could start coming in now. So some work that you did, or if you worked overtime at a company or business you work for, or you did any special projects, or if you did some work and then you got some of the money, but then you completed the work. This could be a sideline gig or something you do. You now may receive the rest of what you were owed. You may be looking for ways to hide money from the government. You may be looking for tax shelters for some of you. Again, I get you with cleaning. It comes up again. Some of you may have a favorite outfit that has like a stain or something got on it, and you are working very, very hard to clean it. But again, I get this cleaning energy with you. Cleaning this, cleaning that. Could be maybe you're steam cleaning your carpets and your furniture. I don't know, but I get you on this like cleaning binge. But for some of you, maybe it's something like a special dressy gown or outfit, or a wedding dress, or something that is used, but it has a stain on it or some spot that you are going to really clean to try to get out. And it could even be on your rug if you have pets, or something like that, or on a comforter on your bed. I get you, but I feel in general you're going to be very much all about cleaning. You got to be careful about fumes, vapors, toxic fumes, be careful of that. Don't clean anything with chemicals in a closed-in environment. Make sure you have enough ventilation, because you could get overcome by these vapors and they might not be good for you. So be careful of that if you're cleaning with any chemicals. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Geminis to work with, use, and wear in the month of April 2026, you got bloodstone. And bloodstone is a strong grounding and purifying stone. It has very strong purifying properties. It heightens intuition and creativity. Bloodstone wards off negative energy, and it stimulates dreaming. It's also a good neutralizing stone. It's a protective stone, and bloodstone encourages selflessness and idealism, strengthens the immune system, and bloodstone can help detox the liver, intestines, kidneys, spleen, and bladder. And it also invigorates blood and energizes life. It's going to help make you feel more stable and solid. It's also going to help motivate you and invigorate you, especially the blood in your body and your circulation. You could receive some kind of birth announcement could come to you. I know that has nothing to do with this, but I'm scrying it as I look at it, and don't be surprised if you get news that someone in your life is pregnant and going to have a baby, or somebody that was pregnant has the baby, and you get that announcement. This is going to be a stone that would actually help you loosen up and feel more relaxed and help like shake off any doom, gloom, or negative energy around you. So you may want to wear this stone all month, or, carry it in your pocket, or have it sit on a spot where, like maybe on your desk at work or next to your bed at night when you sleep. That's going to radiate the positive energy and helpful energy to you. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell and all, and that way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website. Eventually, they get over on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have an absolutely amazing month of April, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.